All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our dairy farm here on Calmlands. Now, you might remember that we mowed this field last episode, and I recorded a video that right about 20 minutes in, the power went out at my house, and it corrupted my file. So, you missed the story of us buying this Farmall H. This tractor is in the mod hub now, and it's fantastic. So we're going to use it and finish this loop. And we also got another tractor that I will show you when we get around. Um, so we bought two new tractors, and we're going to be using those in this episode. Hopefully, my power will stay on. The scary thing about it, some of you guys might know a little more about this than others. I live in the Midwest, and no storm, nothing. But it was 95 degrees today, so I'm going to go ahead and guess that it was a brownout situation, which, I say scary because, power grid. And I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time talking about that real life stuff. We're here to play Farm Sim, so let's enjoy it. And I am absolutely loving this tractor. This is a tractor that in real life I've had some family members own one of these, and so I got a chance to drive them over the years. And the Farmall H is a nice little tractor, and can do quite a bit. This one in the game, I think, is tailor-made for this job. So it will be our raking tractor. I wanted to also TED with it. Unfortunately, the tedder that we have requires a 3-point hitch. Now, this mod does have the ability to convert to a 3-point hitch, but something about it, something about having one tractor on the farm that's still the drawbar feels right to me. Sorry if that's not your cup of tea, but I want to leave it, so I'm going to. When we get back around here, I'm going to show you the other new tractor. We're going to fire up the silage blower, and we're going to bring that around. That's not the right word. Chopper. The silage chopper. We're going to bring that around and do a lap and get this chop put in so that it will get this grass put in so it will turn into silage. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this operation right here with the rake. And so here's our other tractor. The other new tractor is a 5088. That one, like I said, I got in the mod hub, and this one I got in a Facebook group, and I apologize. I can't remember which one, but listen to this one. Oh, ain't she sweet, huh? So there's a lot of modifications you can do to it, duals, and you could go all-wheel drive and some other things, but I went with what you'd be more likely to see kind of in the small medium farm range that this farm is. So listen to it. Ah, she's beautiful. Just sounds so good. I hope that converts over to YouTube audio. It sounds good. It drives nice. It uses the power really well. Like I would assume that's a torque thing, but it's so good when a mod is just done right and it feels right and it's fun to drive. Okay. Oh, yeah. I knew I forgot a step. Didn't realize that was the step. Okay, here we go. So we'll do a quick lap here, and then to finish up the episode, I'll probably go TED the lower field so we can make it into hay. And then I think I'm going to do a finishing the job. Let's check this out from in cab. That is a sweet view. All right. I don't want to say it's just like the real thing, but it's a dang lot like the real thing. Dang lot like it. Another thing I wanted to say is that one of the viewers I believe it was Nathan, said that he has a New Holland chopper, but I was not able to get the link for it. If somebody else has a link to a New Holland chopper, I would happily switch it out. No offense to the John Deere folks, it's just you don't really see red and green mix a whole lot. Usually farms are either all John Deere or not a whole lot of John Deere. Pretty common, I would say, see International combined with New Holland implements because I don't know. I'm sure that International made some kind of chopper, but I've never seen a mod of one. So we make do. We make do with what we can. Hopefully you guys are still enjoying the series. One of the things that I had to think about here in the last couple days was, what to do with our land. And I had an idea because, one of my favorite parts of playing this game is building farms, and I don't necessarily want to or need to have a whole separate save to build a farm. And I don't think that a dairy farm with 40 cows, necessarily needs to have a whole lot of fields. So I got to thinking maybe what we do, I'll show you on the map. Maybe we let this area here, you can see my cursor, let this area be our home farm, right? Where we have, so you can't see, but there's a grass field here. We're going to have a second field up here and then a third field down below the cows. So this can be, and eventually we'll buy field 8 and we can have this be our whole home operation. Then, since we own 45, here I'll show you, we own 45 already, we'll make another small farm kind of up here. And then we can farm both of those. We'll have a few of their fields in this part, and then they can have a homestead like we have this set up here, up around there. And then later, if we're still playing this series, series, maybe we buy field 30 or section 30 and put one down here with fields going that way. Whatever. We can do all sorts of things with it. But I was thinking, that sort of simulates when you have a farmer who gets out of farming and leases the land to the neighbors. We can do it, sort of set it up like that. Like maybe it's a place where we can pretend that's where we have the heifers, or maybe they have a different kind of operation over there, but we still farm their fields for them. Something like that. So that's what I think I'm going to do. So we'll turn this Calm Lands into our own kind of farm community rather than just my farm in the middle of however many 100 acres this is. Because I don't know that I want this home-based farm to get too much bigger. I think I'm pretty much satisfied with it being... What did I say we're sitting at right now? 1, 2, 3. We're at 4 fields. I suspect we'll do a little bit more than 4. I wanted to see how much we did. We got, almost 18,000 liters of grass from that one lap. So that's really good. Now we're going to hop in the 1206. For some reason, we did an update on the 1086 and it disappeared. So, for one thing, I'm glad it's not an expensive tractor. And for another thing, what the heck, game? So, it actually disappeared off the save. So, we'll have to repurchase it. So, until then, we use the 1206 for the 3-point hitch job of tedding this lower field. I'll at least do probably 1 lap tedding the field. Let's take this adventurous route here behind the house. Oh, don't die. Don't flip it. Okay, let's not take the adventurous route anymore. That was not my best call. But yeah, we'll get at least maybe the outside lap of this tedded up, and then we can do the rest of the tedding for the finishing the job, maybe? I don't know. that's one thing. If you're still watching, we're 10 minutes in. So if you're still watching, if you're one of the diehards, thank you so much for that. And I'm curious, do you enjoy the finishing the job? And I know some people. I got a handful of likes, but I don't know how much you guys know this, but comments really help YouTubers because you can chime in and say, "Hey, I really like this one," or a negative comment isn't as ideal, but it still is engagement for us and it gives us that feedback. Like if you say, I don't really like the finishing the job because they're too short, or I don't like your old timey country music taste, or whatever, chime in so that I know whether it's something worth doing. They don't take a ton of time, and I have to do the job anyways, so I can just press record and I know that I'm going to delete the audio out of it. So it's fun for me to play this game. It's why I play it. But it's more so I don't want to be producing content that you all think is a waste of time that you're not going to watch. So maybe it's true that there are two separate audiences here. There's the audience that likes to watch this gameplay and see me, more slowly kind of progress and farm the fields. Maybe you put this on while you're, I don't know, falling asleep or at work when you can't be playing, something like that, which is cool. I appreciate people engaging with it in that way. But I also kind of feel like, hey, if people don't want to watch finishing the job or they're annoyed by it, the very first one I did got really good clicks, and I was like, views, and I thought, okay, this is a ticket. This is going to be something that's going to really help us with growth. And then the second one, or maybe the first one was okay, and the second one was really good, and the third one was not great. So I don't know if it's the specific job that I chose, or maybe the length of the video. There's a million different variables that it could be, but I just want some tangible feedback from people that lets me know what part of it you like. Which, speaking of things we like, how satisfying is the tedding animation on 22? Like, that would be one thing that I would really struggle to go back to if I went back to FS19, because this tedding just looks glorious. I mean, I've run a tedder in real life. It's not quite this beautiful. It is cool, but this is very very satisfying. So I'm gonna hop off of here, and I think I'll go ahead and end this episode here, so you get to see the new tractors, the 5088 and the Farmall H, and we talked a little bit about our plans for across the road. I'm going to go ahead and do these two jobs for finishing the job, and we'll see how people like those. If you could go ahead and let me know what you're thinking about the progress of the farm, leave a comment. Obviously like if you like it, and we'll press forward. Hopefully in the next episode we can get some of this stuff baled up, get some hay baled up, and uh, maybe probably not the next one, but in 2 episodes time maybe we can build that second farm over in the other field. Thanks so much for watching. My name is Blue Belly and I play Farm Sim. Bye for now.